miàn, miàn, miàn. In this episode, I'll explain you 4 essential meanings of this character. After that, I'll give you a very short story with several miàn words, and you're gonna find them out. Let's get started. The first meaning is related to food. Food made from flour and water. Noodle, for example. 面条, because they're usually in the shape of stripes. 面条. But you can also just say 面. And here's how you can memorize this character easily. 用筷子吃面. Use chopsticks to eat noodles. 用筷子吃面. So we have this part of the character. 一碗面, a bowl of noodles. 一碗面, and it makes this part of the character. The main ingredients is, of course, flour. 面粉, 粉 means powder. 面粉, 面条是面粉做的. Noodles are made of flour. 面条是面粉做的. 面包也是. So is bread. 面包也是. 面包. In China, you will find a lot of restaurants that only sells noodles. We call such restaurants 面馆, noodle restaurant. 面馆. So in principle, 面馆只做面. Noodle restaurant only makes noodles. 面馆只做面. Usually in such restaurants, they let the entire kitchen open so that you can see how the noodles are made. 面是怎么做的? Noodles, how to make. 面是怎么做的? For example, 拉面, noodles that are pulled over and over again. 拉面, or 刀削面, knife cut noodles. The cut of noodles flies directly into the boiling water. 刀削面. The second meaning is related to directions, positions. Therefore, I will use this to explain you. A toy you play like this, in all directions. And such an object has 6 faces. 有6个面. Have 6 faces. 有6个面. Therefore, 上面, that means the area above it. 上面, 下面, the whole area below it. 下面, 前面, in front of it, ahead. 前面, 后面, at the back. 后面, and the area outside of this cube, 外面, 外面. And the inside, well, I cannot put my finger in, but I hope you know what I mean. 里面, the inside. 里面. And these 2 directions, we usually use another word. 边, 左边, 右边, for example. So we're going to focus with the directions where 面 is most likely spoken. For example, 手放在上面, hand put on top, hand above the cube. Since we all know which object we're talking about. So saying 上面 is clearly referred to above. 手放在上面. Another example, 外面下雨了. Outside is raining. As I talk, I'm inside a place with a roof, so the rain doesn't affect me. 外面下雨了. 快到里面来. Quickly come inside. As I say to the other people in the rain, 快到里面来. Another example, 厕所在哪儿? Where's the toilet? I'm asking. And then someone tells, 前面走几步. Ahead several steps. 前面走几步。前面 and 后面 can also refer to time. Earlier, previously, later on. For example, 面这个字 this character 前面说过了 earlier talked about already 前面说过了后面还会说 later on still will be talked about 后面还会说前面说过了后面还会说 And if an object is not so cubical like this, but rather something flat, like a postcard, 明信片 postcard, then we say this side, 正面 front side, 正面正面是照片 front side is with pictures, 正面是照片 and the back side, 背面背面背面可以写字 backside could write 背面可以写字 Therefore, as long as we know which object we're talking about, then we can use these direction vocabularies with 面 instead of repeating the names of each and every object. And if you want to learn more vocabularies regarding 上 and 下, there's another video about it. The third meaning is face. And in fact, this is the original meaning of 面. Now, you might have known the other character, 脸, which also means face. And these two characters have an overlapping meanings. However, 面 could represent the person. For example, 见面, see someone's face. That means meet somebody in person. 见面这个事儿我们见面说 This matter we meet and talk because it's complicated on the phone. 这个事儿我们见面说 Or another word, 面对面 face to face. Like this. 面对面 Suppose you and I are looking at each other without any screens between us, and we are both sitting, and we can describe the situation like 我们面对面坐着 We are face to face sitting. 我们面对面坐着这 directly after verb is an indication of saying this action is going on in process. This sentence 我们面对面坐着 can also be translated into 我坐在你对面 I am sitting opposite to you 我坐在你对面对面 literally to someone's face opposite to someone 对面 and vice versa 你坐在我对面You are sitting opposite to me. 你坐在我对面。对面 is also very common in daily life. If I ask somebody where he or she lives, 你住哪儿? Where do you live? Suppose that person say, 马路对面 across street or opposite to the street. 马路对面 And to reverse 前面 then we get 面前 That means directly in front of one's face. 面前面前有碗面 Directly in front of me, a bowl of noodles. 面前有碗面 The next word, 面子 is deeply related in the Chinese culture. It's about creating or maintaining one's image in front of other people in the society, that there are certain behaviors or words to make us think that this is losing face or this is earning myself a good reputation. For example, 开好车 有面子. Driving a good car and assume that the others might think positive of me. 开好车有面子，开二手车没面子。Driving a second-hand car, I feel losing face. 开二手车没面子. And all of this is just in one's mind. This little person in the head keep talking, judging. 面子 the image, 面子. In the fourth meaning, 面 is just a measure word for objects that are flat and usually big. 一面墙 a wall. 一面墙 or 一面镜子 a mirror. 一面镜子. Now I'm going to give you a short story between two sisters. 姐姐和妹妹. And you're going to try to find words with 面, as many as possible. Here it is. 两姐妹见面，走进一家面馆，面对面坐下。姐姐说：“外面冷，吃点儿热的。”妹妹点点头。服务员来到他们面前，问：“两位吃点儿什么？”姐姐说：“一碗牛肉面。”妹妹说：“一碗鸡蛋面。”姐姐问妹妹：“新工作怎么样？”妹妹说：“很忙，好在公司近，就在家对面。” Okay, how was it? Basically, it's a story about two sisters that they met in a restaurant. They ordered, they ate, and then they talk a little bit about the work. Here are all the 8 words with 面 in this story. First, 见面, that the two meet. And the second, 面馆, that's where they meet, a noodle restaurant. The third, 面对面, to describe how they said, face to face. And the fourth, 外面, as the elder sister suggested that they eat something warm because outside is cold. And the fifth, 面前, the waitress came to them, directly in front of them. The 6 and 7s are 2 different kinds of noodles that they ordered. 牛肉面, beef noodle. 鸡蛋面, egg noodle. In Chinese, we tend to point it out whose meat it is, 牛肉, and whose egg it is, 鸡蛋. The last one, 对面. As the younger sisters say, the company is very near where she lives. All right, I hope you understand them better now. If you still have questions, leave them in the comment and let me know. I'll see you soon. 再见。